Hey, what's up, all my ghetto gamers? This is Loose for Days, or Zach, from the ghetto community, coming at you with another commentary. This has been my second one so far on this channel, and I want to talk to you about commentating. I know it might be a little, an obvious, common thing to talk about, but I just want to give you some, tips so far and, advice and stuff like that that I've learned so far when commentating and advice that I've heard from you guys. But before I do that, we got in our new community intro that we got from the Samurai Gaming. Go check him out. Link will be in the description. And also, sorry for the lack of uploads. A couple of last days or something like that. Something just hit me randomly, some sort of sickness or whatever. But I'm recovering from it. A little bit at a time. So I didn't want to have you guys wait anymore or anything like that, so I decided to do a video, so we'll see how good this goes so far. But anyways, let's get into it. I know this has been like my fourth, or no, not fourth, maybe like third time actually commentating over, some gameplay or whatever. But it's actually pretty, hard for me, because I just before I do it, I would think of a topic of what I would choose to talk about, and then right once the I would start recording, everything would just go blank, and I would be like, what was I going to say, something like that. But I found it helpful. I have a notebook handy where I would write down the title of whatever the thing would be called, and underneath I would just bullet, bullet down the page, and I would just write not a full paragraph, don't copy everything that you see from the notebook, but just write certain topics down for each thing and just lead off that. And then I have three colored highlighters. I have a yellow one, an orange one, and a blue one. I think, or I don't know. I have a bunch of colors that I use, but for each of them, I would highlight them on the ones that I would go through more than other topics. What I'm saying? I think that helps a lot of just keeping a fluent what was I going to say, a fluent motion in your commentating, so you don't just say something and then stop a couple minutes and then say something again. And I know from the last three videos that I've been doing, hand motioning is probably one of the things for me that I do. I don't know, it just happens by nature, but I know, because I don't have my hands to do anything. I'm just sitting there talking, so I do a bunch of hand motions and stuff like that. It's kind of weird in a way, but whatever works for you and for me. And another advice is just be yourself. When you commentate, you don't just want to go and act one way, and then when you talk during a commentary you act another way. I know, as you can tell, when I play the Minecraft video or telling my stories, of course I'm not being another person when I'm telling those stories. I'm actually being myself. It helps gain more of a better personality for YouTube, as much as well yourself. I mean, if you go on acting like you're all big and bad when you're talking, and then you're not not even big and bad at all in person, it's just not right. So I found that a good way too. And plus, with getting some gameplays for some commentaries, I know if you look at this one isn't that good, but I mean, if you really think about it, you're probably not even paying attention to the gameplay that much. You're probably just listening to what I'm saying and doing something else. So I mean, if you're trying to look for a gameplay, because I know I've been wanting a perfect game every single time I've been wanting to record, and that just I don't know, it's if I don't have a good gameplay, I wouldn't want to put it up. But now it's if I think I did good on it, everyone else is gonna, think I did pretty good. So, and it wouldn't really matter to me that much. So yeah, about that. And another couple of tips like this is like, let's say you're going on about something, and then you find out like, and then it leads on to another thing. Like, let's say I'm sitting here talking about the gameplay, and then that's the main topic that I'm talking about. And you don't just want to go off and talking about, you know, Big Bertha and her saggy titties, obviously, and then just keep talking about that comment for the rest of the game. You that's why it's helpful for the notebook. Going back to the notebook subject for a second, that's how it works, you know? If you gotta stay on topic too. That's I mean that's been a couple uh I've done pretty good with that. You know, I've had a little issues here and there. That's why I had to is if you see some of the raw footage of the commentating I have, I at least had to restart my commentaries about 4 or 5 times. I would go through them and listen to them over again and be like, "Oh, this doesn't work," and so I'd have to go back and do that again. But you know, that's just the way it works. You know, it just takes practice. I know I'm still getting used to it, and if you guys want to get into it, I mean that'd be great. I mean, it's actually pretty fun. I've always been wanting to do this. I know I said in earlier videos I was like psyched to start my first one because I know I really enjoy it so far, and I can't wait every week for it to be another commentary day, and I can't wait to upload so many stories. That's why I did like a story, then 2 days later I did another or two. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. This has been Zach, or Loose for Days, from the Ghetto Community, and I'm out, homies.